whatever you want to talk about, whatever you're passionate about, whatever makes you smile.
The dick pic.
And we can talk about that too if you want.
What not to do.
What not to do. I think that we could make an entire podcast with George about what not to do.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
Hey, I'm Perry, the Healthy Insurance Dude. This is my good friend,
George Chaproniere.
George Chaproniere.
Oui.
One of my favorite humans. One of our highest rated agents. Let's get to know him, man.
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm happy.
I'm happy to be here.
Good. You've been with us for
Right over a year. It was a year on the 25th of last month.
You know, one of the things I always say is that I think I'm the biggest loser I've ever met because I've made more mistakes than anyone else I've ever known, right? Mm-hmm. I think you're catching up to me.
I'm working on it. I've made quite a few mistakes, but I mean, I think that when you make mistakes, as long as you can learn from them.
That's why I love you. Mm-hmm. I love your mistakes.
I love most of them.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. There's a couple that I don't super love, but
Are we talking about the picture?
We are talking about the picture. Yeah. Happy Easter.
Yeah. So on Easter, you were trying to drop an Easter picture, and you accidentally dropped a personal picture in our group chat.
Scariest 20 minutes of my life. Oh my gosh, it was awful.
But it's one of those things. Everybody's almost done something stupid like that. You just did it.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't die and I didn't get fired.
You
so
didn't die, and it's not like you're dropping those on purpose.
Oh, absolutely not.
It's funny, but seriously, I love your mistakes. They're all genuine.
Mm-hmm.
They don't happen twice after you figure out what you did,
mm-hmm.
right? You know, sometimes they'll happen 2 or 3 times, and then you figure out what you did, but they never happen again.
Correct.
Right, and you just continue to grow. Mm-hmm. And I remember when you first started. I'm busy, right? We have mm-hmm. multiple offices. I'm bouncing around. I've got the marketing team, right? We got this, we got that. You were always really good at making sure that we got FaceTime.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, like for myself, because I mean, being new in this and not, knowing exactly what to do. I think one of my biggest takeaways was I saw how successful you were, and me trying to do my own things and some of them not working, whatever, and then being like, you know what, this guy has run over $10 million, one of the most successful people in our company. Like, why don't I just do what he says? And I think that we had one of our Friday meetings, and you told everybody, like, hey, go make a video, come back, and then no one did it.
Of course.
And then the next Friday meeting, he yelled at all of us, and I was like, nah, F that. Like, I'm going to actually go do it. And I made a terrible, terrible video, sent it to you, and you were like, no, that sucks. You look like an idiot, whatever, which I appreciated that.
Right.
And I think I told you, I said, okay, I'm going to remake it tomorrow. And you said, and I think this is kind of what also sparked me in the year, is you said, no, like, go, like, why not tomorrow? And I was like, no. Yeah, you're right. So I immediately left, went home, showered, changed, made myself presentable, came back, made the video, showed it to you, and you helped me edit it and stuff, and I posted it, and that's what super kicked off.
That's what kicked off your career.
Yep, me being successful.
Yeah, instead of waiting till tomorrow and messing it up, mm-hmm. and not, or finding another reason to not get it right.
Correct. I mean,
and that's probably the day that I learned to respect you. I mean, I appreciated you. One of the things that I really liked was you worked really hard to get FaceTime with me, but you didn't just get in my face with small talk. You were always bringing value. Hey, mm-hmm. Perry, have you ever seen something like this? Hey, check this out. Hey, I think this might make your life better, right? You were always bringing value. But that was the day that I went from liking you to respecting you.
That's awesome. And I think that's the day that, like I said, that really kind of, not skyrocketed, but
it was the launch of your yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was able to capitalize on teachers because of that, stuff like that, which is coming up again. So super excited about that. And helped me put me into a position of leadership, which also for me kind of goes back to those mistakes. I think that that's one thing that I do enjoy about making my mistakes is that I can actually give trainings, and I do often give trainings on what not to do because I've made those mistakes and I know how they can affect you and affect your career and stuff like that. And so being able to help the new people and be like, look, I've done this, don't do it, and this is how you can not do that. Like I super enjoy that, and so that's one of the reasons why sometimes I don't mind making mistakes.
I love your mistakes. Yeah, love them. So many people come in, and not just here, but anywhere in life, and they're so afraid of making a mistake that they're just paralyzed. Mm-hmm. And you bounce around off the walls, messing everything up. And
it took me. I was that person for 32 years, yeah. And it took me a really, really long time to actually kind of, get out of that bubble and not.
I think everybody's born that way.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's born safe, right? Everybody's born where you see an apple on a tree and you want it, and below it is a tiger, so you keep walking. Mm-hmm. But the trick to entrepreneurship is to go, I want that apple, and I wonder how good that tiger tastes. Let's get them both. Mm-hmm. Right?
Tiger tastes pretty good.
Tastes delicious.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you're aligned.
And then in our world, it really comes down to how many people can you help. Mm-hmm. And the more clients you can help, the more potential clients you can help, the more random people walking down the street you can help, the bigger your business gets to grow. Mm-hmm. Your income grows so that you can take care of your family. And then as your income grows, that gives you the ability to, again, turn around and take care of more clients. Mm-hmm. Right? Because money is an exclamation point, right? So yep. If I like to give to my church, I have more money, I get to give more. If I like mentoring people, if I like servitude. And so the better your business is, mm-hmm. The more you get to reinvest in that business, the more your passion, whatever your passion is, the more you get to focus on that.
Oh, absolutely.
And your servitude towards your clients is absolutely beautiful. Your servitude towards the people around you is beautiful. And it reflects in the reviews. It reflects in the success that you're growing. Mm-hmm. I think you're not quite as successful as I'd like to see you yet. But it's rapidly growing.
Oh yeah. And I mean, I think that a lot of that is one, being able to just sit in this office and being around the people that have come before me. There's, I think, that smoking hot redhead out there. Yeah. Being able to be around her every day and learn from her and all the other different people. It's literally a gold mine out there. And so being able to watch them, being able to emulate and learn from the best people in the country is monumentous. So, yeah, I enjoy it.
Anything else you want to talk about, George?
Not that I can think. Don't post pics on Easter Sunday. Don't do it. It's not fun. It's not fun.
I love you, dude.
Love you too.
All right. Have a beautiful day.